Welcome to this week's preview of Friday Lights Out on TexasHighSchoolFootball.com. This week's game of the week is 7-1 Falcons of Katy Tompkins facing off the 5-2 Spartans of Katy 7 Lakes. These two teams are no strangers to each other, and Tompkins leads their series with a 4-3 record, including last year's 52-0 stomp of 7 Lakes. And a tough loss like that you usually don't forget. So if 7 Lakes wants the outcome to turn out different this season, their offense is going to have a strong game. They're coming off a bye week, so they should be feeling refreshed and feeling healthy. The Spartans' offense is primarily a running team with 3 players having rushed for over 300 yards. Quarterback Grayson Medford has 323 yards rushing with 4 touchdowns. And he also has passed for 639 yards and 4 touchdowns. Running back Barrett Hudson has 574 yards and 3 touchdowns. And running back Michael Amico has 423 yards and 4 touchdowns. As a team, 7 Lake is averaging 200 yards per game on the ground. On the other side of the ball, their defense is led by Scott Stanford with 45 tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. And Cooper Witten with 37 tackles and 3 tackles for loss. The Spartans' defense is going to really have to step it up to stop the Falcons. The Falcons are currently riding high, coming off last week's 47-0 rout of Morton Ranch. And the Falcons' offense knows how to score. They're averaging 38 points per game, and they have outscored their last 2 opponents 99-7. This strong offense is led by quarterback Cole Francis, who so far this season has close to 2,000 yards passing, 19 touchdowns, and 217 rushing yards, and has thrown 200 yards or more each of his last 4 games. This run game is led by Caleb Blocker with 467 rushing yards and 9 touchdowns, and Wyatt Young has 417 yards and 497 yards receiving and 10 touchdowns. The Falcons' defense is also stellar and is led by Bryce Shank with 65 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, and 2 interceptions. Sean DeBose has 42 tackles, 13 tackles for loss, and 6 sacks. Overall, as a team, the Falcons have racked up 587 tackles, 55 tackles for loss, 15 sacks, and 14 interceptions. All this talent in a district rivalry is a recipe for a great match. Friday Lights Out under the lights. It's kicking off at 6 p.m. at Jack Rhodes Stadium. Come out, I'll be there, and if you can't make it, I'll be on the sidelines the entire time, so follow along on TexasHighSchoolFootball.com on all social media handles.